This motorist blasts his horn for 38 seconds straight.
Is the cyclist in the wrong for not leaving enough space?
Hey mate, get in the cycle lane, you imbecile.
It's not the first time riders have filmed the near misses and dangerous driving.
Cyclists get a lot of hate on the road, especially in Australia. The news on TV makes it seem like there's a war between cars and bikes, and no one's really winning. But I'm going out to the streets of Australia to see what people really think. But it's not like super dramatic. I'm just going to talk to some people.
And what do you think of cyclists, just in general?
I don't mind them when I'm not driving.
Cyclists are good for the climate and for the world, really.
Generally, cyclists do what's needed and don't muck around too much. You know, I think it's generally a better way to get around the city than going by car. It's definitely a lot healthier.
Like, there's nothing like really wrong with them. It's just sometimes they get really annoying and like they're like in the way. Yeah, like especially because like I'm from like Tamarind Mountain and like when they're going up the side of the mountain, they like it's a little bit annoying sometimes because it's like I'm trying to get to work and like they're there and like
they're just trying to do a better job than cars are doing, and it's quicker and it's more
Well, it's not
efficient.
quicker than cars,
Well,
is it?
it can be in the city.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
There's all different kinds of cyclists. I was a cyclist before I was pregnant. You get the really aggressive ones that just want to rule the path, and they get a bit frustrating because, especially in the city.
I think it's just a pretty good way of saving money, right? Just less traffic, people are getting healthy. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Do you think in Australia cyclists get more hate than they deserve?
Definitely. I reckon that's a pretty big issue. Yeah.
I think the ones who get it deserve it, in all honesty.
Yeah, definitely. They're just, everyone has their own modes of transport and they deserve as much space as we do.
I think a little bit because like my family members are definitely anti-cyclist, so.
yeah, same actually. I think it's more like that generation's just like get out of the way.
Oh, definitely. I mean, look, whenever a cyclist mucks up, you know, it's always, oh, damn cyclists. Whenever someone, however, cuts you off or drives like an absolute madman, it's pinned on the individual, not drivers as a whole.
They get a lot of hate, but I feel that they shouldn't get as much. You got to think about they're doing something more economical than most.
Do you think that cyclists should pay registration to ride on the road?
No, I definitely don't. Because it would just discourage people from cycling, which I think would be a terrible thing.
Yes, I do think that.
Probably more on the yes side, but I feel like it's a bit hard to police that, especially with like how regularly people ride and like how would you like see if people are registered or not.
Definitely. If they're using the roads that we're using, they should definitely pay the rego, especially if we have to avoid them on the roads.
Do you think that would be hard to enforce? How would the police sort of enforce the registration?
Who knows? Yeah. They would probably have to get number plates on their bikes.
In the UK, we pay road tax. So obviously if they're using the roads, then they should pay road tax. So rego if they're using the roads, and if that money's going to the roads, pay rego.
No, I don't think so. I mean, at the end of the day, we're trying to encourage cyclists to cycle more because at the end of the day, we're trying to get cars off the road because we want to get congestion down and we want people to be healthier. I think taxing people for that would be, well, quite frankly, silly. If anything, it should be almost the reverse in city centres with cars, I think.
I think a huge motivation for a lot of people to cycle is just the health aspect and the fact that they can save money on fuel and stuff, which is, I guess, better for the environment as well. But yeah, I think it's a good thing to motivate people to ride bikes, so I don't reckon they should pay.
Cool. And for any cyclists watching this video, do you have a message for them?
Just keep cycling.
Keep cycling?
Yeah.
Hey guys, Josh here. Thanks for watching. And if you have any thoughts or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And stay tuned, because I have some pretty exciting videos coming up.
This is the